That one the other way, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Gets him to chase after that one.
0-1.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Man at second. On the ground to third. And there's two down.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. First pitch misses. Two outs. Fought off foul.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Ripped to short. Fires over to Hoskins. Out number 3. One left for the Red Sox. They lead it 1-0. Back here at Minute Maid Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Jose Altuve up to hit here. And there's a foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Next offering upstairs. The pressure is high for the players in the postseason, but maybe even higher for the managers. Every decision you make is critical to the success of the team and to your own reputation. And another ball.
Well, for better or worse, managers are remembered for what they do in the postseason. Pull the right strings, they might build a statue of you someday. One bad decision, and you might be updating your resume. You've got to be sharp.
That clips the zone. 2-2 now. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. Ground ball right side. Casas takes it himself, and that quickly 2 away. Max Kepler at the plate. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Strike 2.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And a swing and a miss. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Astros are down quietly, still behind. Top half of the third inning. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jarren Duran. First pitch not close. Duran, a former All-Star, 28 years old. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. And a swing and a miss there. He goes down looking. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. Singled and scored his first time. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
That's hard hit in the line. Makes the grab on the run. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Casas in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Devers off of first with 2 away. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Swings and misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Ground ball left side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Chas McCormick. And a pitch. And there's a ball. And a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. 1-2 now. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll circle the bases. His second homer of this series, and this game is tied. It's 1-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Devers throws on to first. Quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. There's a strike.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And that's in there at the knees. Now a fly ball to right center. Duran on the move. He's got it. And there are 2 down. So the Houston lineup turns over. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. 0 for 1 so far. That's in there. 0-1. Tied up here in the early going. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Bounce to the left side. Whips it to Casas, and that's the third out. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching the fourth game of the ALCS. And stepping in for Boston, Vaughn Grissom. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Pulls that one foul.
You know, these Red Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
McCormick hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Now it's the DH, and Manuel Valdez. Doubled his first time up. And a foul ball.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners.
Look out, almost got him upstairs. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Story now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. That one ripped. That's back. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but Wynn just absolutely killed it.
And next for the Red Sox, Heriberto Hernandez. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He got a backdoor breaking ball. Really easy to give up on that pitch, but he stayed on it and shot it right back in the direction it was breaking from. Really nice job of letting it travel.
And now high fly ball out towards left field. Back there. Out of here. He circles the bases, and they take the lead. It's 4-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So the batting order turns over. Jarren Duran digs in now. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Popped up. Makes the catch. And that is that. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 4-1. here in Houston. And stepping in for the Astros, number 19. Crawford back to work. Outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Well, these Astros just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. The pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Yordan Alvarez. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. There's a strike.
1-1.
The Astros trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two 1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Swings and misses, and there's 2 away. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Struck out swinging his first time. Bounced up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Diaz in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Right through there for a strike. And the righty deals.
2-1.
In the dirt. To second, but way too late. Safe there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Altuve at second with 2 down. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. And he won a round. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. We played 4. The Red Sox 4 and the Astros 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. At the plate, Masataka Yoshida. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Here's Rafael Devers.
And of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Tucker ranging back towards the wall. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. And it's fouled away. Got it by him. There we go. Red Sox go. Back here in Houston, we head to the bottom of the 5th. So now the Astros designated hitter, Max Kepler. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side.
Well, these Astros, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. So up next, Chas McCormick. He's already homered in this game. First offering, and it just misses.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
And now 2-0.
That's the ball. 2-0.
And a ground ball to first, and it gets by him.
He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
Pena at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. Comebacker to the mound.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Hoskins in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. So the Astros lead 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. We're back, and they make a change to pitcher J.P. France.
Now, just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now it's going to be Vaughn Grissom, and the pitch. And a foul ball. France, a 6-foot righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a changeup, a curve, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Swing and a ball popped up. Hoskins moves under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And first offering is fouled off. Line to kick the pitch. And that one fouled off. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Trevor Story. Foul ball there. The wind of the pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Everything came together for him. Shortened up the swing and went right back up the middle. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Fly ball down the line. That gets down for a hit. Story around second, headed for third. Coming home. He scores, and they lead by 4. Now the catcher comes up to him. Connor Wong. He really made his presence felt back in the 4th inning of this one, Singy.
Absolutely. 3-run blast and a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone in that dugout was pretty fired up.
Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's nothing at all.
Just a bit tardy there. I'm not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
4 balls, 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run-scored triple. It's now 5-1. Back here at Minute Maid Park, bottom of the 6th inning. Here's Kyle Tucker. Crawford back to work. Ripped, but it curls foul. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kick steals. That one fouled off. Tucker gets his lead at first with nobody out. Close one, doesn't get the call.
1-2.
It's a ball and 2 strikes. The other way. That's a fair ball down the right field line. Tucker headed for third. And that's a double.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a flare down that right field line, and he got it to drop in fair. I guarantee you, he was yelling, get down, as he ran out of the box because, Boog, sometimes you just got to talk to it. Now let's see if they can string something together, make it a little more interesting.
Line drive. Well, they get the out on Alvarez. Both runners tagging. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score. It's 5-2.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He hurled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
Altuve stands in now and watches strike one.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-2. Count.
Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Altuve beats it to the bag and reaches punches on the strikeout. So 1 out with 2 aboard. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. And strike 1 to the catcher.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground.
Grounder might be 2. Over to Story for 1, and that's 2. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Game 4 heads to the 7th inning now. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Astros 2. Back here in Houston, top of inning number 7. Here's the center fielder, Jarren Duran. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And that's outside. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Presley getting ready to go. Coleman getting cranked up as well. And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Bounce to the right side. Altuve throws to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. So stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. Left field. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. With a pitch away, that's exactly what you want to do with it. Drive it the other way. And right there, just barely able to keep it fair down the line for the double.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. And it's second. And now the count is even. And a pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. 1 out and a runner at second late here in game 4. Here's a 1-2. And another ball. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 2-2 on the way. Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And next will be he gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone. And stepping in for Boston, Vaughn Grissom. Swing and a miss.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And that chance handled. They get the force. 3rd out. Boston strands a pair, and it remains 5-2. And we're back, set for the last half of the 7th. Now here's the Astros designation. So the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Kenley Jansen. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here comes a pitch. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Jansen, an all-star a season ago. He throws a cutter, a 2-seamer, and he works in a slider. Fouls one off out of play back to our left. And that one clips the corner. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
McCormick in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Durant makes the grab, one away. So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ballgame.
And no one can get there. Lead runner around second.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Right grounder into the outfield for a knock. One runs in. Another comes in to score. And now they trail by one.
Nicely done. Brings home two. Couldn't get any air under it, but he's smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Tucker in the box now. Takes strike one. And it's even up with a single base runner because of all the power. They are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Slap the other way, foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Got him looking. A controversial called strike three to end the inning. 2 runs. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. And the batter now, Enmanuel Valdez. And a foul ball. That one in the dirt. 1-1. Movement in the bullpen. Josh Hader, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. This one popped up. Pena sizing this one up. He's got it. And there's one down. And next for the Red Sox. Trevor Story. Fought off foul. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Ground ball right side. It's through for a hit. One gone, runner at first. Heriberto Hernandez now at the plate. Check on the runner. Story back in at a dive. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one is off the top of the wall. Story on his way home. The relay throw. It's offline. The run comes in, and they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Josh Hader on a pitch out of the pen here.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Next to hit, Connor Wong. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Hernandez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swings through that one for strike 1. Part of what makes Hader's fastball so unique is that he gets carry on the fastball up in the zone, and yet he grips it like a sinker. So technically his fastball is labeled as a sinker. The pitch. And Hader's been one of the best strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. To third, and that one handled. Zips it to first, and 2 away now.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. And first offering is fouled off. Late on that fastball.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Runner breaks for third, and he chases that one. They limit the damage here. Red Sox with an RBI double. It's now a 6-4 ball game. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. The pitch. And a good eye there.
1-0.
And another ball.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Right-handed reliever. That one fouled off. 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 2-2. Popped up. Sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. 1 away. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
And they get Altuve for the out. 2 down. And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Kepler in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Back here at Minute Maid Park. Now the number 2 hitter, Masataka Yoshida. Hader back to work. Outside low. Ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Ryan Presley appears to be getting loose. Coleman also throwing. Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls, no strikes.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Kicks and deals. Bounce to the right. Hoskins. The flip to the pitcher covering. 1 up, 1 down. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Swings through that. Hader, multi-time All-Star, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. 1 down, base is empty. Foul ball. Red Sox leading it by 2 here at the top of the 9th. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Casas in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And another ball. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
On the ground, right side. And foul ball. Two down, nobody on. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Now a chance for Vaughn Grissom. Hit hard on the ground to short. To second, Altuve, and that is that. The pitch. And there's a foul ball. 0-1 now. Late swing fouled off. Righty to the plate. Ground ball, Casas. Steps on first for the out. He's 2 outs away. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. First pitch misses.
Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's a 1-1. Strike on the inside corner. Wormburner into the outfield for a knock. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. And here's the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. His second home run of the series. It's 6-6. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
Tucker up to bat next. Lays off the ball. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. And a base hit right there. So a change being made at first base. Coming in. As the pinch runner, Jake Myers. Liam Hendricks out of the bullpen. And now number 19. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get
Casas. Over to Story for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home. Now into the game, Jake Myers. He takes over at right. Tied at 6.